In this episode, I'm going to be talking to a freelance photographer slash videographer to find out what it's really like and to see if we can get some tips and advice. And also as a challenge to myself in this video, I'm going to see if I can turn up my editing skills.
Pick up the camera and I shoot stuff in it, whether it's photos or videos. And along with that, like I would say before anything, it's idea generation. That's, I would say, for me, I'm motivated by having an idea or a concept. And then from the idea, that's what spurs me to then want to pick up the camera and start creating. If you want to get into this space, my advice is start with what you have. And obviously that's this, because this is the most powerful tool. Yeah, it's got a camera on there. You obviously can do photos, you can do videos. There's free editing software apps on here. So start with this. I mean, the good thing about being a freelancer is that you're obviously in control of your own time. And you can kind of dictate when you work, when you don't work, and you have more of a control on how much you kind of earn, depending on how good you are at networking, how good you are at marketing, how well you are at getting yourself out there. It don't stop. It literally don't stop. You get what I'm saying? And if you're a person that doesn't find that aspect of things easy, it can very quickly become overwhelming and become very stressful. So for myself, even though I've never had a full-time job, this is all I know, I've constantly, for the entirety of my adulthood, been in a state of stress because man is just thinking, where is the next piece of money coming from? Do you get me? And it's I'm not going to say it's embarrassing, but I ain't figured it out yet. Do you get me? So I'm not going to stand there like I got all the answers. Bro, you wouldn't even believe the position that I'm in right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man's fighting just to keep this space going. I'm fighting to still figure out how to keep the freelance work ticking and how to progress in that. But pros is like, you just feel like you're in control, you get me, of your own destiny. You feel like you're in control of your future. And the biggest thing that keeps you doing it is the love. Like, I love doing it, you get what I'm saying? I don't wake up in the morning and feel like I don't want to go to work. I wake up in the morning stressed, thinking, how can I make work work? Not that I have to go work. You know what I'm saying? Where others that have a 9 to 5 or not even a 9 to 5, but work something that they don't like, they think, oh, God, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I never think like that. As much as I love the freelance thing, yeah, if I was to start again, I would go and work in a company that does what I want to do. And whether I'm working in there for free or I'm getting paid, it don't matter. I would insert myself into the industry in any way, shape or form. I'll be making sure that I'm rubbing shoulders with the right people, and I'll be making sure that I am learning as much as possible so that if I ever do want to go off on my own or do the freelance thing, I've had so much experience, I've met so much people, I've got first-hand experience of doing things that it's going to be easier to progress in doing it for myself. I would say is a person that is organized, a person that's resilient, a person that is checking all of the details. I'm none of those things. You get what I'm saying? So even though I'm saying that that person is the best for the role, anyone can do this. Do you get what I'm saying? You just have to have a passion. You have to have a love for it. That's the main thing. As long as you got the passion and the love, that love would drive you to want to figure out the rest. In regards to the money that's within the industry, yeah, it all depends on how you want to go about getting the money. Do you get what I'm saying? So once again, I said that I'm a photographer and I'm a filmmaker. I also own a studio. This space in here is a source of revenue that I can generate through renting out the space. I can also utilize the space to do my own photography work. So that means now there's a value proposition in regards to my photography. If I wanted to offer headshots or if I wanted to do family shoots or whatever, because I've got a designated space, I can put together certain packages. The money, bro, can be as high or as little as you want it to be. Because if we look at it from the stance of you being a creator, if you crack the YouTube game and then now you're making money from content in that way, the money can be endless. The first thing with a brand deal is you have to have your own unique perspective. Because from my understanding and my experience, if a brand is going to work with you, they're working with you for you. Yeah. So whatever that uniqueness is about you, you got to hone in on that and figure out what that is. You get what I'm saying? And then you will find an alignment between what your unique perspective is, what your voice is, and there needs to be an alignment between that and the brand. If you can really break down what I'm saying, like that, there is something there in it. You have a unique perspective, yeah, and whatever that is, you find a brand that also holds that same sentiment. And if there is, and you're as good as you think you are at what you're doing, and you've got stats and you've got numbers and figures behind you, it won't be that hard to land a brand deal. Yeah, I just said if you're interested, just do it. Just same as the video that you made when you was in Turkey, bro. You don't want to be on your deathbed looking back thinking, "Rah, I had an interest in this, or I had a burning desire to want to do this, and I didn't do it because of fear, or I didn't do it for whatever reason." For watching me right now, I'm telling you, if you want to find me, it's on the screen right now. Yeah.
Thank you very much, bro.
It's easy. See, that's not to say that I haven't done those things. Well, what I've done that's wrong is that I've had bare opportunities and I've put myself in loads of different scenarios and situations. Yeah. Like, I've been doing this for years, bro. So before this was even like a popular job role, yeah, I was doing it then. It's become more popular, right? Look, see like how you got this DJI mic and how you're using a camera. This shit didn't even exist when I picked up my camera, you get me? I was filming on tapes. You feel what I'm saying to you? It weren't even a memory card situation. So like, I've seen the evolution of the whole industry. And the point I'm making is I've put myself in a lot of scenarios where I have rubbed shoulders with people that are influential. I've rubbed shoulders with people that are running big companies. And as much as I've gained experience and I've networked, I probably haven't leveraged those situations to the best of my ability to get the most out of them. That's why I am where I am now. So I've got a lot of information up here. I've got a ton of experience and things that I've seen, but there are some missing things within my repertoire that's missing because I don't think I've leveraged as much as I should have. So that's why it's like I'm figuring it all out. You get me? I'm trying to put the pieces to the puzzle now. You get me? But it is what it is, man. Or hindsight's a beautiful thing, innit? So just use me as an example. The last brand deal that I did was with Adidas and Size, yeah? And it's because I created this series called 0 Miles where I have to wear a pair of trainers for a 2-week period. And in the 2-week period, I would track how many steps that I take. And then at the end of the 2-week period, I turn the amount of steps into miles. I then get the trainers cleaned and ask people on the streets how many miles did it look like the trainer had been walked in based on the condition of how they looked at the time of them looking at the shoe. An idea of that was to make the trainer look as though it's walked less miles than what it really had. But the whole sentiment around it was about preservation, sustainability, and then the quality of the product that I'm wearing. So because I've had this concept, there's an alignment between that and the brand, because the brand want to position themselves as a company that makes product that is of quality, it's of heritage, and then every brand wants to stand behind something that's talking about sustainability and all of that. You get what I'm saying? So I found the alignment, and that's how the brand will happen. I don't know if that's all going to make sense. It might go over your head, but if you can really break down what I'm saying, like that, there is something there in it.